anyway, so what's our plan for today?
Today, we are going to talk about BiGo and how to use it when you're brand new and you've never used it before.
Ooh, how to use BiGo. All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, BiGo is a live streaming app. One of the first, actually, I think. It's like one of the originals, and I think it's really super cool. There's a lot of apps that are very similar, though.
A lot of apps have kind of come up on BiGo's swag a little bit.
That's true. There's some beef between BiGo and TikTok, I believe.
I've heard.
Some beef there.
Yeah, so it's a really fun app. There's lots of different live streamers. There's something for everybody there. But at the beginning, when you first download it, it's like kind of confusing, right?
Yeah, it's a little confusing at first. And there's so many different things on BiGo. Like, in addition to the live streaming option, which is like very popular. Like, live streaming on BiGo is really popular, but they also have, like, it's got its a whole own section of like posts where you can post and get followers through posting stuff. It's got tons of like gambling games, like little slot machine games, and ways to win stuff and contests. And
there's events, there's groups you can join.
There's so much going on.
Yeah. And it doesn't have much of a tutorial. It doesn't really show you the ropes when you're new. So I know a lot of people. I know somebody who downloaded it and almost was like giving up because they were overwhelmed by how much there is to do there, and they ended up getting into it and really loving the app. But I'm sure that there's people who have given up on it instead of having fun.
I'm sure there's a lot of that because it's really confusing when you first start. And I always tell people when they come in my streams and they're like, you know, how do you use this app? I am overwhelmed by the question, how do you use this app?
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, what part about it? Because there's a lot to it. So it's an overwhelming question. How do you use this app? And usually I tell people, like, just press buttons. Just, like, start clicking on things and just start using it.
Yeah. Okay, so pro tips. Watch our tutorial. 2, click stuff. You're like, what is this? Click on it. Maybe you'll find out. And maybe you'll be even more confused after you click on it. You'll get somewhere and you'll think, that makes even less sense.
Yeah.
Ask somebody. Tons of people on that app, like, were in the exact same position. Yeah. And everybody is very nice, and a lot of people are super happy to help. If you're like, what does this mean? Ask one of the broadcasters, and they can probably help you.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that's probably one of the best ways to start figuring out BiGo is just by pressing buttons. Especially if you're just a user. If you just downloaded the app and you're just like using BiGo for fun, like, just press buttons and stuff. If you're a streamer, if you're a host and you're really looking to figure it out, tutorials and asking people, getting advice from somebody who knows what they're doing. That way you can figure it out a little quicker is probably a little better.
And learn some of the secrets.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, should we look at the app?
Let's do it.
Let's look at the app.
What is this mysterious app?
So I've got BiGo pulled up here on my iPad. We've got, it should be big enough for you guys to sort of see, BigoLive right here. There's some random people streaming and stuff. And so I'm going to screen record this actually. Oh, on an iPad you screen record from over here.
Whoa. Crazy.
There it is. I forgot. It's not a swipe up. It's a corner. Okay, so you've got your BiGo main screen. There's all kinds of stuff. Your main controls are down at the bottom, right? So these first controls, this is your home screen. This is the screen we're on right now. This one, I don't know what that button is actually.
The planet button at the bottom, it lets you choose different countries. Oh. So BiGo is a worldwide app and it's more popular in some countries than others. It's I would say it's having its come up here in the U.S.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's some other countries where there's a lot of broadcasters, and it's very popular there.
Yeah, exactly.
So here you can choose different locations and find people from different regions.
Let's see. This one. Okay, this one in the middle. That's a really important button, especially if you're a host. That's the Go Live button. Oops.
Whoa.
That's not what I meant to do. That's somebody's stream, which we'll talk about that in a minute too. Okay, so this button in the middle, that's the Go Live button.
So at the top, you'll have a place where you can put a title, and that's what people are going to see as they're scrolling through broadcasts. They'll see the title that you put at the top.
Yes.
So ours says Bendy Cakes, and then you have you can add a photo, and then you can add tags. So the tags are stuff like chill, support, family, travel, dancing, singing, all these kinds of things. You can't put your own tags, but you can only choose the ones that they have here. I think now you can choose 3 tags.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go back and talk about the rest of these buttons. What's this star button? There's a star button down here at the bottom. What's that?
Star button. Ooh, the star button brings you to the bar.
Oh, so that's what I was talking about, the posts. The posts, you have the option to post just like you would on like Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. And that's what the bar is. They call it a bar. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird name.
Right. Rather than like a news feed or something. Or
yeah,
something.
stories or something.
Yeah, so the bars where you can post or see pictures and
from people you follow,
videos,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the star. This button over here, the very left button, that is your profile page.
That's right. The very right button.
Right, yeah, sorry. Left because I'm looking down at it. So it's a very right button. This page is probably one of the most important pages.
That's where I spend most of my time, is on the profile page.
Yeah, there's a lot of important stuff on this page. So, what do you think is the most important thing on this page?
On the page, well, I think we should start with the most important thing on the page, I think, is the wallet. But I think we should start with how to edit your profile.
Good call. All right, so how would you edit your profile? What's going on here?
Okay, so you're at the very top of the page. And to edit your profile, I think all you have to do is click on your photo. Boom. That takes you to what your profile looks like right now. If you've just downloaded the app, it's going to look more simple.
More simple.
And then to edit it, you click on the little square with the line coming out of it in the top right corner. So here you can add some photos. You can set your display name, gender, birthday, bio, all these fun things. What about the BiGo ID? What's a BiGo ID?
So BiGo ID is permanent. You can't change it. So once you've set your BiGo ID, I used to use this one for my old podcast. So this one has an old BiGo ID, which is irrelevant now. So you want to make sure that when you set your BiGo ID, you're certain of what you want it to be, or choose something that is maybe generic-ish in some sort of way, because you can't change it, or you can, but it costs VIP points to change your BiGo ID.
Which, long story short, is money.
Costs money.
So BiGo ID is also how people search you, right?
Yes.
So you want it to be something that if you tell your friends, they're going to know how you spell it.
Yes.
If you're like, search up Caitlyn, your friends should know how to spell Caitlyn.
Yes.
Otherwise, make it something more easy.
Let's make it something easily searchable. Also, the name part at the top, you want to change that name, because a lot of people, when you first start BiGo, you're assigned an ID number. And a lot of people start using the app without realizing all they have is a number and not a name. And so if you really enjoy BiGo and you want to use it to get to know people, make friends, make sure you change your name so that you can make friends.
Because otherwise it's just going to say ID.
Bunch of numbers. Yeah. So that's pretty important right there too. All right, what else? What else is important on this page?
All right, so on this page we've got posts. If you click on posts, it's going to take you to your bar.
Your posts. Your bar.
And then
I got 2 likes.
Oh, yay. Then you can add posts to your bar from this page.
Yep. And that's, like we said, like the Instagram part of BiGo where you can just post pictures and stuff like that. The next one is the wallet.
Ooh, fun.
Wallet. Look at that.
All right. So the first thing you see when you open the wallet is diamonds. Bendy, what are diamonds?
Diamonds are there's 2 currencies on BiGo. There's diamonds and there's beans. One is like an incoming currency and one is an outgoing currency. So diamonds are like the incoming currency. Mm-hmm. You buy diamonds with money and you send them to people. As soon as you send someone a diamond, it turns into a bean.
Usually 1 diamond turns into 1 bean. There's exceptions, but as a general rule,
yes,
1 diamond becomes
turns
1
into
bean.
1 bean. $1 is 210 beans.
Mm-hmm. And how many diamonds can you buy with $1?
40?
Let's see.
38.
38 for 99 cents.
I was very close.
Yeah. So,
I don't understand how that like ratio works. It costs $1 to buy 40 beans, 40 diamonds.
40 diamonds.
But $1 is 210 beans.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's some weird conversion thing happening that's there. I don't know if you're a mathematician, please figure it out and comment down below.
Please let us know. But yeah, so if you send a diamond to your favorite broadcaster, then they can go to their beans in their wallet.
And there's the beans in their wallet.
And take their beans and turn them into dollars.
Turn them into money. Now here on my screen, because I'm nobody, I have no way to cash out or anything like that. Mm-hmm. This is just for the most basic user who's not an official host or something like that. If you're an official host, you'll have more stuff down here, which I don't have on this thing. Sorry, I'm not special.
What about coins? What is coins?
Coins are these things. These are free money. This is free money. These are like Disney dollars.
And what can you do with them?
There's very small gifts you can send with your BiGo. They're like BiGo bucks.
Yeah. They're nothing.
They're nothing. They're worth nothing.
Sometimes you can like use them to spin a wheel and it gives you like a fun badge. But
yeah. They have no monetary value. Yeah. They're BiGo bucks. You can use them to do fun little free things on the app. You can collect a bunch and send a free gift. So that's what those are. They have no value. So you diamonds, beans, and coins.
Diamonds. You buy diamonds. When you send diamonds, they turn into beans.
When you have beans, you can turn them into money or more diamonds.
Or more diamonds.
Yes.
That's a fun thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then coins are nothing.
And yeah, coins are pretty much worthless. All right, so what's next? Fans group.
What is next? Fans group. Okay. So let's say you want to broadcast on BiGo. You can activate your fans group. Your fans group, if people send you 10 diamonds, they become a member of your fan group. And they get a little badge that has your name on it or whatever you want. You can make your badge say whatever you want, but you can't change it.
How about Ben Cack? There's not enough room. Cakes is already taken.
What about B Cake?
Okay, that's
good. or the cartwheel and then a cake emoji.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, can't be changed.
All right.
Okay,
cool.
So now we have a fan group. If somebody were to send us 10 diamonds while we were live, they would get a badge that says glitter cake, double heart, glitter. And then they can continue to level up their badge. The more they interact with us, the higher their fan badge goes.
Exactly. So let's see. Task Center. What's this Task Center?
No clue.
Task Center is your daily, so you get daily tasks that give you coins.
Ooh.
So completing these daily tasks is how you get some free coins. Also donuts to feed the dino. So if you complete these daily tasks, you can get some free gifts to use on the app. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else is there? Daily tasks. What's next? Task Center. Item bag. What's the item bag?
Okay, so the item bag. Sometimes you end up receiving some more free gifts to use on the app, and you can send those to broadcasters, or sometimes your item bag will contain like a badge that you can put on your profile or around your picture. Sometimes it will contain loyalty tickets, which help level up your fan badge that we were just talking about. Sometimes those free gifts are even worth beans.
Yeah, that's true. You can even, sometimes you'll win stuff in this item bag. It happened to me when I first started on the app. I won some stuff doing something. I don't even know how I won it. And you can sell it on the app for beans or diamonds or whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So check out your item bag. Activities. What are activities? Oh, this is where it starts to get crazy.
This is advanced.
This is advanced BiGo activities. These activities, for now, I'm going to say click and play at your own risk. They're like games or slot machines or gambling. These can get pricey if you're not careful.
Sometimes it's not really clear whether you're about to spend a diamond by clicking on something.
Yeah.
So proceed with caution. Read everything.
This is good advice. Proceed with caution. Read everything.
What else we got here? Some of these are definitely fun. We'll have to talk about this in another video.
Yeah, like this we'll go over this stuff in another video. But this activity center has games and slot machines and fun events and stuff in there. Proceed at your own risk because some of the things might cost you diamonds. If you don't have diamonds, it'll make you, like, it'll ask you if you want to spend money before you do it. But if you already have diamonds, it won't ask you if you want to spend the diamonds.
It will just take them.
It will just take them.
Yeah. So you could, like, maybe if you want to play with it low risk, maybe spend 99 cents on 38 diamonds.
Yeah.
And click around on stuff and then,
and see
it's
what
low
happens.
Risk.
Exactly, yeah. Good advice. Okay, Fame Medal.
Fame Medal. So these are some more events. I'm going to say this is also advanced.
Yeah, this is also advanced. And also these things are not necessary to your general BiGo use experience.
Yeah, the Fame Medal, though, it's safe to click around in there and it's not going to cost you diamonds.
Good.
But you can explore in there.
All right, we got BiGo World Records.
I have no idea what that is.
So this is where the top hosts on the app really compete with each other. And you'll see, if you start to use the app, you'll start to see banner messages fly across the top.
Yeah.
And these banner messages, they become a bit overwhelming, and I've become sort of desensitized. I don't even notice them.
Yeah, I don't look at them at all.
But occasionally, if you do notice, you'll see them say things about these world records. And it's, for example, like most boxes in a PK, most hours streamed, various records, most, like, whatever the, what do you call it? Star list goals are, like shares, hours, fans, follows, records, beans, all these things. And then this is where they keep track of who's at the top, what the record is, and then people are constantly trying to break
I just had the America's Next Top Model theme song flash into my head. And you said, like, they want to be on top. It was like, you want to be on top? Bam, 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 bam.
Exactly. So that's the BiGo World Records. Level right here.
Levels are fun.
Yes. So BiGo's really fun because it's different from other social media in that you get to level up. You can spend years on Instagram and you don't ever level up.
Right.
You get new fans and followers and stuff, but on BiGo they've added this other thing that makes it like a game where you increase your level. And the higher your level is, the more access to cool features and stuff you have.
Yeah. So how do you level up?
So there's lots of ways to level up. You can level up simply by watching a stream. It takes a long time to level up that way. But you can level up by watching a stream. You can level up by doing any little things, sending messages, just using the app, watching streams, sending messages in streams. The biggest ways to level up are by sending or receiving gifts. Those are the biggest and fastest ways to level up. And obviously, those cost money. So if you really want to level up, it becomes a money game.
Would you say that there's any purpose to leveling up?
Yes. Leveling up gives you clout and respect, which seems silly on these apps, but let me give you an example. Okay, so this happened to me literally just the other day. This guy came into my stream, and he was a level, 3. And I can't even remember what his handle, his name on there was. And he comes in my stream, and he's like, hey, well, the first thing he said is he made some comment about my outfit with a drooling face. Eye roll. I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I know. Thanks. I was like wearing knee-high socks or something. He's like, are those knee-high socks? Drooling face. I was like, ew, gross.
Yeah.
Level 3. Almost got blocked just for that message. His next message was, it was Steve Will Do It. That's what his name is. Steve Will Do It. So then I'm like, okay, super grossed out. And then he's like, well, I'm really just on here because I'm looking for people to collaborate with. I have 3 million followers on YouTube and 2 million followers on Instagram. And I was like, you're a level 2 on BiGo. He's like, yeah, well, I heard BiGo's a really great place to make money and get fans and stuff. I was like, yeah, well, you're a level 2. I'm like, nobody's going to listen to you or take you seriously.
Nobody's going to want to collaborate.
Nobody's going to want to collaborate with you. You're a level 2.
Right.
Steve Will Do It. Nobody cares if you have 1 million followers on YouTube. You're a level 2 on BiGo. No one's going to take you seriously.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, I have no reason to lie. And I'm like, I have no reason to trust you.
Yes. Exactly. It makes people trust you and understand that you have experience on the app, you know how things work. People who are under level
10,
15, I would say even 20.
Yeah.
Those are people who are more likely to be trolls.
Yes.
They're more
Lurk
likely
accounts.
To be disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah. Or it's somebody who maybe has a high level account, but they're spying on people through that account.
Now, that's not to say that is true of every low level account. Yeah. Because I have had people come into my stream at a level 1 and not have sent 0 diamonds to anybody ever before, and they will spend $1,000 in my stream that night. Right. It has happened.
Right. I mean, everybody's account started at level 1 at one point.
At one point.
But if you feel like you're on the app and maybe broadcasters aren't talking to you as much, or you're not having a great experience, maybe leveling up
will help. And you can do that by sending presents or streaming and receiving gifts. So, and I think it's unfortunate, to say that you have to level up to have anyone take you seriously on the app, but it's really true. It's really true. That guy, Steve, I have no reason to trust him. And for all I know, he's some 12-year-old kid pretending to be some famous YouTuber trying to get girls to send him stuff on BiGo.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless that guy is going to take the time to use his BiGo account and get to know people and stream and prove he is who he says he is, no one's going to collab with him.
Right.
No one. No one's going to take you seriously. If you're a level 1, level 2, really low level, trying to get someone to take you seriously on the app, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard. If you're at a 0 bean send, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, generosity goes a long way on BiGo too.
Yeah. So, so this is your level up page. You can see your current level and how many points you need to get to your next level.
I think there's also certain features that unlock at higher levels.
Yes.
Too.
So all the masks,
little
I've
filters.
finally unlocked all of them.
Aha! Nice.
I have every single one of them now. Okay, so
what's next?
Ranking. Okay, ranking is again sort of like the world records, but this is a daily, weekly, monthly world records.
It's like another game you can play, goal you can shoot for, rewards you can win.
Exactly. So at the top across here you see these are the prizes. If you click on, this is for the hour, the day, and the week. Right, and across the top, these are the prizes that people are earning, and these are the top streamers listed down here. When I first started on this app, I was in these top daily rankings consistently every day, every week. And you could get in the tops with like 5 boxes.
It's nothing these days.
Nothing these days. I was in the top 10 of the day with 5 boxes.
Now it's how many? Like 300 plus.
300 plus sometimes. Not every day, but a lot of days it's 100 plus, 50 plus, even 30 plus just to be in the top 10.
Maybe not anymore after that rule.
We'll see.
What do these people have?
Okay, let's see. Let's check out. The week just started, so let's see. This week, let's see, today, well, day's early, so let's look at the week.
Does the week start on Sunday?
The week starts, so Saturday is the first day of the week.
Okay.
So this person is at already for this week, which has been going for about
2 days, a day and a half,
30 hours, something like that, 40 hours. We're not even a full 2 days in. She's already got over 2 million diamonds, 2 million diamonds sent to her in a stream, which is over 200 boxes just this week in one day. Mm-hmm. So yesterday's top was probably 200 boxes. Mm-hmm. So that's the level that it's at now. If you want to hit these tops, it's 200 boxes. I mean, even top 12, 231. That's 23 boxes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I used to do it with 5. So that's the top. That's the ranking. Let's see, QR code.
The QR code is for, there is a feature on BiGo where you can do video game streaming. And the QR code helps you connect your, gaming platform with BiGo. I think you can only do it on PCs.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
That's another advanced.
It's advanced.
Advanced BiGo. We'll get into that someday.
Yeah.
Settings.
These are important.
These are really important. This is privacy. This is if you want to connect.
Location.
Location. This is who you've blocked. If you want to block or unblock people, that's all right here. What's in account management? Oh yeah, and this is your connected accounts. Mm-hmm. So you want to, have that connected, especially if you are an official host. Mm-hmm. You have to connect your account to a phone number. Yes. I would recommend using, not giving that phone number out to anybody.
Yes, for security, because if they have the phone number with which you signed up for BiGo, they have half of the information they need to log into your account.
So, yeah.
Be very careful with that.
It's very sensitive information. And you also need to, even if you are not an official host, if you're just using the app and you say you're gifting a lot and you're doing a lot of these activities and events and stuff like that, you're going to get beans. BiGo uses beans as their currency to distribute prizes. Mm-hmm. So you buy diamonds and spend diamonds, but everything else is distributed through beans. And you're only allowed to send or convert a certain number of beans without having a phone number connected to your account.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Good tip.
So even if you're only sending presents, you still probably want to connect if you're going to keep using it for a long time, because like I said, if you're gifting a lot, if you're sending a lot of presents and stuff like that, you're going to want to be able to convert your beans into diamonds, because you'll get those beans as prizes. Mm-hmm. And you won't even know. Sometimes you don't even know you're getting beans as prizes. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, I have people come in my stream all the time. They're like, I have 2,000 beans. What do I do?
Turn them back into diamonds and send them to me.
Exactly. But a lot of times what happens is they're like, I can't.
Oh.
And it's because they haven't connected a phone number to their account.
Okay, you have to connect a phone number.
Yes.
You have to.
Gotta have to do it. All right, settings, feedback, that's important. So this is important if your account gets hacked or banned or something like that. This is, or if you're having some other kind of problem, like for example, if your live data disappears or some other issue with BiGo, this is how you can contact BiGo. And this is the only way to contact BiGo.
And they're super responsive and helpful. Great customer service.
Great. This is the only way to contact BiGo. So be patient because they're on a different time zone. We'll say that. Mm-hmm. We'll say that they're on a different time zone.
A different something.
A different, something. But yeah, this is really important, and there's some Q&As there. What's the last thing down at the bottom? Like us on Facebook. No thanks.
We're good.
Okay, so then along the side here, there's some other things on this page as well. BiGo Store. I'm going to say, again, click it. This is, I'm going to say advanced. Click at your own risk.
Yeah.
The star list. Again, this is for hosts. This is more advanced. This is doesn't cost money, but this is for if you're an official host. This is something you're going to want to be interested in. And Reward. Then what's this one? Reward.
That's the tasks.
That's tasks again. So that's pretty much that there.
That's your me page.
That's the me page.
Oh, what is this search glass in the top right?
What
can we search there?
This is how you find your friends. That corner right there. So the only place that search option is available. Okay, it's at the top on all the pages. Of all the pages you can search. On your homepage.
Top right corner.
Top right corner is how you search. And let's see, what's that? That's your profile. Cool.
See, we've been using this app a long time and we're still clicking stuff.
Exactly. I'm like,
saying, wait, what does this do?
What does that do?